Okay, so this should be generally close. Okay, so there we go. Let me turn that off. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to.
Let me mute that one. I'll keep one of them going, but hey Draz, what's up, dude? So, okay, the game differences between the versions. Obviously, the one on the left looks different from the one on the right. Fun fact, actually, the one on the left should look a lot better because that's my GV USB 2 capture card. The one on the right was my Elgato HD capture card. So that's obviously a big difference. It's really bad for actually capturing SD games. Also, fun fact, the cutscene in 0.7.2 saves you time, if you couldn't already tell. That gray helmet is cool as fuck. Yeah, it is pretty neat. Also, an important thing to note is that the left run has vanilla palettes, and the right run has regular project base palettes. If we can finish a run with like decent RNG. Yeah, Elgatos are expensive, but they're just not good for old games. And it's a shame because it's such a good piece of equipment. But you can tell that it just looks like really bad. It's gotta be like I gold split it Ridley like that. And you can kind of hear me talking in the background there in one of the runs. So you can obviously tell that the palettes are different colors. Grime did all custom backgrounds. Personally, I like the vanilla colors better. Just they look smoother and it's a lot more colorful instead of the poop Brinstar. And now you can see right there is a room difference, which is pretty interesting. A lot of what he changed is just small aesthetic things. Wait, Zero Mission. Why do I like Super Metroid over Zero Mission? As far as speedrunning goes, I believe that in-game is faster for 0.7 and real time is faster for 0.7.2. Wouldn't charge what they charge though. So the parlor's different there too. Yeah, Elgato's really expensive. Now see, that room's different right there. And also a thing to note, in Project Base 0.7.2, missiles open with one, or sorry, doors open with one missile. In 0.7 they open with 5, like normal. Also, wall jump height is a lot higher in the new version of Project. Or no, in the old version of Project, it's a lot higher. Man, my old capture card was just really bad. Pretty awesome game. Ugh, that looks so bad. Yeah, they can be pretty tough. Well, the thing about it is that there's a few different versions of this game. There's project-based mechanics. You can have the project-based game with regular vanilla mechanics. You can have the project-based game with vanilla palettes and mechanics. You can have the game with vanilla mechanics but project-based colors, and vice versa. So there's a lot of different ways you can actually experience the game. By the way, it's raining really hard outside, so if it starts to like thunder or rain, that's what that is. So obviously you see that the route is different for the older version, and you're just going to notice that overall movement is going to be a lot sloppier. I wanted to do a video comparison here because it just it's just amazing how far this game has come. Yes, you can change the color palettes. There's tons of different versions you can pick from on the website as far as like what colors you want. Well, I mean, you can do vanilla colors or project-based colors. Vanilla movement, project-based movement, and you can swap those around as you wish. I believe the old 0.7 run gets Spazer. I believe that's a thing. That room is different too. You can't spark all the way up that room now. I think the big difference is that these rooms are, yep, I got Spazer in the old one. Those rooms are a lot different. And Spazer since then has been phased out of any percent. We do not get that anymore. Now obviously you can see that alone, plus there being merged rooms, saves real time. Now here's another thing, is that the Kraid area in the older version is way more similar to vanilla than the new version is. That also made it possibly save a little bit more time. The thing about it though is there's more door transitions, so I think it evens out. And the mini Kraid in the old version is stronger. So old version is catching up somewhat, but still pretty far behind. I don't know if I did Task Kraid in the old run here. I don't think Task Kraid was a thing. No, it was. Nice. Okay, that was an okay Task Kraid. God, that old Elgato just looks so bad. The colors are so dark and really bad looking, and the scroll like blurs. Looks terrible. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, in the old, this whole area over here in the old version is pretty much just like vanilla. He changed a lot of these rooms in the new version, so they don't look anything the same. Speed booster room is the same as vanilla. The big differences are going to be in, I think, Meridia. Meridia is a huge difference. By the way, if you have any questions about like the run itself, feel free to ask. It's amazing that that 2954 is like almost 20 seconds suboptimal now. So just getting wave beam on that side. I can type responses, dude. No problem.
Okay, cool. Game is super. Movement's just like not there today.
Yep, so just getting high jump, that's quite a bit behind. So the strats we used to do for opening doors prior to sparking through them, we used to do a spazer. But now everything that we rely on mid-air horizontal sparking through a door is all missiles. Since we don't have a proper spacer speed, we have to do it with missiles now, which is actually easier in my opinion. There's more leeway. Spacer starts off really slow and then picks up. So on the left side you can see we can actually spark up red tower like that. That was something that was recently added in the new version, because in the old version, you'll see on the right, we don't have that option to do that.
You might be thinking of something else.
Nice, Ryu. That's cool. The GV USP2 is an amazing capture card. And like, I thought the Elgato was good when I first got it, but like, it just is, it doesn't encode. It doesn't encode old school games well at all. It's not a good SD solution. Okay, so that's Recos on the left. That's what we call Recos, which stands for Wrecked Ship Echoes. What that is it allows us, we do that thing called speed keep, where we can keep our shine spark / speed booster effect while running by pressing down forward instead of crouching with down only. And he put bomb blocks through the middle of the wrecked ship, so that we call that Recos. And that saves around 5 seconds if you can get it. See, on the right side I bonked the door with Spazer. It's just, Spazer was really like inconsistent. It was a very inconsistent way to get across the door, like door sparks. Fantoon Fight operates about the same way. See, there's no option to Recos or anything in the old version. It's pretty much exactly like vanilla. So this is the Apollo spark on the left side, where we, I mean, I messed it up here, but I got a charge, and you can spark all the way up the ship. That alone saves around 7-8 seconds, so you don't have to climb and stuff.
That's a pretty good Fantoon, yeah.
Another thing to keep in mind on the left side, that's called the Suckjob Strat. We throw a power bomb. We used to do this thing called the AO, which was shooting a almost frame perfect missile from there to hit the door. And yeah, it was really inconsistent. The missile, like, collision damage, like, sometimes wouldn't even open the door, but it would make like perfect contact. So instead, now we throw a now we throw a power bomb down there. And yeah, throw a power bomb down there so it opens the door and we can just spark through. So now you'll see on the right side even more, due to not being able to do the Apollo spark, I now have to run all the way up. And now the left side's just taking a huge lead because of all the merged rooms and stuff like that. And just the right has overall suboptimal movement. Like that right there was a big mistake, and I kept going. Like, there's another bonk. Just
I mean,
not good.
Good Dragon RNG.
Yep, the right side has some very annoying collision. A lot of things were fixed, actually. See, there's the AO. Actually, the right side, I did the AO, which is a really cool strat. It's almost a frame / pixel perfect missile shot with a horizontal spine shark shine spark. And yeah, the 0.7 version doesn't have merged gravity room right there. Yeah.
I go back to refill my missiles because we don't.
The background image, I know it too well.
It's just faster to do that.
By the way, Draz, new PB tonight, dude. It's 29:35 actually. So annihilated world record tonight. I'm very happy with that time, honestly. Hey Giga, what's up, dude?
I just have to do this.
Okay, so the right side, I think I biffed. No. Okay, so that's called the Claustra mock. And that's a very, very precise shine spark mock / mock ball. So I got good RNG on this side, which is good. And that fight was done with shooting 14, I think, 14 regular missiles into her stomach, and then she'll come out on the side. If you do enough damage, I think RNG takes some sort of toll, but I think a damage count does as well. She'll come out from the side. You want to throw a power bomb to get rid of the goo, and then use the regular missiles and supers in her stomach, and then finish with a shine spark. It should do just enough damage to kill her each time. Also note that the right side has a completely different right, like eastern meridia. It's completely changed. Yeah. The old palette, yeah, the project-based palettes. Same strat applies here. So I get rid of the goo, I shoot the missiles into her stomach. But that's when I got aqueduct missiles, or aqueduct supers, and the supers in the beginning. So I have enough in the right side to just finish her and not do the shine spark.
That was really bad.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Giga. 29:35. With the route change.
Hey, Georgine Dex, thank you for the.
Someone followed in the left video.
Appreciate it.
That ice cream is too good. You also notice that I took a menu on the right side to take ice off, which is completely stupid. There's no reason to even get, like, man, Spazer just basically ruined a bunch of time. Just wasted a bunch of it. Yeah. Key lime pie. Oh my god, dude. That sounds really good, Draz. Thanks, Giga. Like, I don't think the time's gonna be getting
Congrats on PBs, man.
much lower. I mean, I say that now, but my sum of best is 29:11, so I don't know. We'll see.
That's solid.
There could be better crate time, plus a slightly better run. So as you can see, the movement and strats on the left side are just way better than the old version. Like, I don't know, merged rooms aside, the movement and then like nowadays it's just there. Keep in mind that the 3142 on the right side was completed on February 3rd of this year. And the one I just completed on the left side was done earlier today. And that is a 2954. So a good difference of time. So 6 months of grinding for like 2 minutes. It's pretty sick. 2.5 minutes. No, 2 minutes about. Hey Draz, I would actually love to do that, man. I have no problem with that at all. If you want to send me like via Facebook Messenger your PB run, I'd be happy to review it. I believe in the 28 too, man. The 28's like final goal. But it's going to be really tough. There's going to have to be some like crazy optimized movement.
That was a balls fight. Dude, that was wild.
I agree, Dress.
Lost so much time there just because of that fucking dumb fight.
Yeah, 28 is real, man. Optimizing movement and all that good stuff. And just got RNG, optimizing movement.
That fight was seriously balls.
So, as you can tell, the right side caught up somehow. But, like, not really. Also, Stunt Spark on the left side. That was a spark right here that was named after me. Those blocks that I crumbled through used to be solid blocks. And Grime actually took those blocks and made them speed booster blocks because I used to just do that move all the time. But, like, I didn't get anywhere with it because, you know, you bonk. Still saved a little bit of time, but yeah, he changed those to speed booster blocks and named it the Stunt Spark, which is actually an emote I have in my chat right here. So the spark I just did on the left was called the No Fair Spark, and then there was the Vader Spark that I just did. There's another spark coming up. There's one called the Tube Clip, where if you stand completely still, you can clip through the tube, so you don't have to break it, saving time. There is another pretty precise trick coming up here in a second on the left side called the Moon Spark.
Yeah, dude, it's...
So, whoop, got that.
Shrine Spark strats are really stressful because you only have a few frames to do them. They're scary.
Razor employee finish the game's over. Oh dang.
They're really stressful. Thank God I knocked them all out. I don't have to stop the ship either.
So my, I don't know, my missile count on the right side is not so good. Also, the room here is different. That's why it was a connected room, so no fair spark isn't even possible in the old version.
Nice. I got that too.
There's the frame perfect mock ball on the left side.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so as you can see, like Golden 4 is a good spot to tell like where it's like a good way to gauge like where you're at and where you should be. Yeah, left side is so much faster. That's the optimizations that we have made in the past, I don't know, 5 months or like Like that's how far I've pushed this game down. It's literally 2 minutes for 5 months, and it's amazing. Also, I have a Turian tutorial that shows how to do Turian up to speed. I had to stop in the ship on the right side. That pretty much figured that out. That saves like 2 seconds if you don't go to the ship. Okay, so let's see if we get the T-boost. Okay, so I got the T-boost on the left side. That's bouncing off those the side hoppers. That basically is a pretty good way to get through that room quickly without bonking twice. Also, notice the energy tank difference. Because I didn't go get the extra supers in the beginning, I skipped an E-tank. And it's actually faster to not get that E-tank, because with the Metroid refill and all that yada yada yada, you save like 2 seconds, because when the Metroid refills your life, it will refill whatever it needs to. It'll refill whatever it needs to, and then Mother Brain will start to unthaw or whatever. So with 4, it's going to take that 1-2 extra seconds to fill it. No, actually, for the version it was played on, which is 0.7, the right side was a very well done run. And I'm not shunning it by any means. I'm just saying that like it's completely unoptimized, and that all of the things it does are completely outdated. Like grabbing like 20 supers, there's no reason. Also right here on the right side, I do that. I bonk, which wastes me about 2 seconds. Doing that shine spark, which was what I thought was the fastest way, but now I'm seeing that you just want to run and jump through.
His tail doesn't do damage after he reaches his HP reaches 0.
So here's the Zeb clip that I got first try. That's good.
Big league strim.
There we go.
Huh? I don't know.
Weird. I don't know why those Rinkas didn't attack me on the right side.
People coming each time. It's a nice feeling.
That's weird. Okay. I'll take it.
I really hope people are enjoying the run.
So Mother Brain is obviously, looks different. Looks pretty interesting on the right side. All the green and dark bluish, dark reddish colors. And instead of it being like a mustard beam, it's a blue beam, which is pretty cool. Another big difference here is on the 0.7.2 side. That wall explodes faster. On the right side, it explodes after like 3 or 4 seconds. No, maybe like 2 or 3 seconds. 4 is quite a bit. So I'll probably be done with the escape by the time that this Mother Brain fight is done. Also, since I had 4 E-tanks and full health, I had to take intentional damage to get myself down to a little over 3 E-tanks, which in lag causes a little bit of time. Yep, see, right there. As soon as I filled up on E-tanks, she unthawed. So, it takes longer, naturally.
Yes! Yes, 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 motherfucking yes! Oh my god, dude. Fucking finally. Finally, I have a legitimate sub 30 run.
I was excited. Definitely excited. So we're gonna let the right run just play out. Swaglina followed me there.
Thanks for the follow, Swagalina.
That guy sounds happy.
Thanks, Titsar.
Yep, that's me, Giga. I was pretty happy. See, the door explodes right there, and I also beefed it.
Thanks, Held.
22. It's nice to get that 21 in-game. Also, yeah, Giga, 21 in-game. Alright, so there's that run. So we're going to let this one just play out. I think the run comparison is a good way to really show you like the speed run between the two versions and like how much time you can save. It doesn't matter, Draz. Either one. The sub Jordan. That would be 22. I got sub Jordan. Okay, so that's done. Not for RTA, Draz. The fact that there's less tricks like Recos, less trick, like you can't do No Fair Spark, you can't do Recos, you can't do Apollo Spark, you can't do like Parlor Mock, you can't do reverse full halfy. There's a lot of things you can't do in the old version just due to rooms not being connected. So that was a 23 in game. The one on the left was a 22 in game. So, let me explain that. The right side has a faster in-game time due to more door transitions. So, the right side has a faster in-game time. The left side, however, has a slower in-game time. Now it's a 21, and when I have a 29:30. The other one's a 31:42, and that's a 23, and that's just a 23, like almost 22. Due to the fact that in-game is faster because of door transitions and item fanfare and select. Like, you're not going to have item fanfare, but also the pause menus. Pause menus alone were in the old run. But yeah. So, in-game in the new version is slower than the old one, but RTA in the new version is way faster. Also due to the strat I just picked up. Or the one strat I picked up today and the route change I made today made it all worth it. 5 months to cut 220, but damn, yeah, it's a damn good cut. And now the new time is a 29:35 with a 21 in-game, which is, by my calculations, the second place. Let's go to speedrun.com. Go to games here. We'll go to project base. Let's look at the... Oh, come on. Yeah, dude, 29:35 is the new world record.